Diddy, girl, I don't know what it's, only thing I can say is what you did was wrong. It was up. It really, really was. But at this particular point, I don't know. I really don't know. It's a tough place because I hate to see our heroes or the people who we look up to professionally. I looked up to you. Why are you doing that? What is the problem?
I got so much I want to say right now, but
Say it, man. Say it.
Okay.
Say it.
Okay, so
You always talk about how one thing about the wind up is that we keep it real here. So bitch, keep it real.
yeah, it's just like so many people are like mad at him for the things that he's done. I've just seen so many people that I personally know on social media just riled up about it.
Oh,
Things
he's
that
done. He's canceled.
that
I've
I've seen these people do things to their partner or their friends. And I'm kind of like, wait a minute, you're kind of like talking shit about Diddy things he did, but baby, I know so much stuff that you have done. So check yourself.
Who gonna check me, boo? Me and Trei. We gonna check your But you know what? No, Trei, I'm so glad that you said that. I'm so glad that you brought that up because you're absolutely right. We know people in our personal lives who have done some up shit, who have beat women. I know tons of family and friends who have had domestic violence situations, and some of y'all were the abusers. You was doing the hitting and the slapping and the punching. And some of you have changed your lives. I don't agree all the time with the whole statement, once a cheater, always a cheater. Once an abuser, always an abuser. I don't believe that because I think people can make a conscious change and be committed to making a change in their lives. And they turn their lives completely around. So all y'all niggas who out here to Trei's point, out here talking about, throw it away, keep that. Bitch, some of y'all done forgave niggas for worse.
Yes.
For worse.
Yes.
Done brought y'all gifts home that y'all can't get rid of. Shit that you still paying for right now on your insurance. Stuff you got payment plans on right now because of some stupidity.
Retweet.
We ain't making no excuses for Diddy. We not.
Repost.
But take inventory of your own life before you start throwing somebody else away. That's all I'm saying. And maybe it's our privilege as a man that we get here and say this, but I don't think so. I think it's just our privilege as a human being.
Like there are times where people go through things in life, right? With the whole always a cheater or always an abuser, people grow, people mature. Like I had a friend of mine who posted something the other day. She said that, do you think that people change? And I said that I don't necessarily think that people change. I think that just people grow, they mature. I've done things when I was younger that I would not do now. And I realized that I wouldn't do it because I know how it would impact other people.
You learn from it, Trei.
Yeah.
You learn from your mistakes.
Yeah. And so I don't necessarily.
You have to give people grace.
You have to give people grace. Put this out here, I'll say this. I had an ex of mine who was mad at me for years or whatever, right? And in his mind, I was still the person that he was with. And he had to understand that, no, nigga, I'm not that person. I grew up. I matured. I learned from things that I've done in the past.
What did you do that he was still upset about?
To be honest with you, like, you know, like I hung around people who I knew who liked me, and I wasn't physical with anybody while we were together, but I just did things that I shouldn't have done.
You was emotionally entangled with people that you should not have been.
That is a great way to put it. That was a great way to put it.
You had an emotional affair.
Well, both him and I did, but
we're not talking about both. We're talking about you. See, you know what? That's the problem that people like you make me sick when y'all do shit like this. What we both have. No, we're not talking about what we both have done. Right now, talking about what you have done. Because we
Okay.
already dealt with what I did. Right now, you are on the chopping block, bitch. So yes, we're talking about what you did. When y'all get to these little arguments, when we get to these little arguments with our partners and stuff, don't do that little tick-for-tat shit. Yes, I may have done this, but we already dealt with that. Right now, we're talking about you.
Well, I mean, I was young. I was 22 years old. So I was young, and yeah, it was my actions was based off of his actions, and
no, your actions were based off what you decided to do, Trey. You made the decision to do that. You can't say, well, this was in response to what? No, bitch.
It was though, but it was.
You made the decision to do what you did.
I made that decision because of how I felt.
No, you made the decision because that's what you wanted to do. You wanted to
That's
get
not
your
what I
lick
wanted
back.
to do. No, it's not what I wanted to do.
You wanted to get your lick back.
It's not necessarily what I wanted to do. It's just what happened because of how I was feeling.
No,
yes, I confided in someone else.
Wanted to emotionally, get your lick back.
I emotionally,
and you knew,
it was not about me getting my lick back.
You knew that person was into you and you wanted to get your lick back, bitch.
No, I didn't. I didn't want to get my lick back. That's not my characteristic. What I was feeling the way I was feeling, and I was feeling emotionally unattached. And somebody else was making it feel like I could confide in them. Yes, I can confide in them. Of course, there was a whole bunch of other rumors and lies that came up that I cheated physically, which was a lie. And that was the battle that went on for years. He held on to the fact that people were saying I physically cheated when I did not physically cheat.
Who was telling him that you cheated?
You know, the boys. I'm gonna be honest with you. Back then, I was a hot commodity. Honestly, humbly as possible. I was 22 years old. I had my own place. I had 2 jobs. I had my own car.
Light skin.
I was light skinned with tattoos and tall, and I worked at a call center. Boys wanted me. Boys wanted me. So.
Wait a minute. This bitch said I worked at a call center, so that was a guaranteed check every 2 weeks, bitch. On time. If you got a credit union, it's coming a day early. What are you doing?
It was full of games.
I worked at the call center. Yes, I worked at a call center too. And people always try to downplay call. I had a very good beginning at my call center. And guess what? The same people who try to say, "Oh, you work at a call center, bitch," I made more money than all of y'all did too.
They got unlimited overtime and all of that.
Wait a minute. And I worked at a call center, bitch. So I was a hot commodity. I am it. And he worked at the call center. Not too much call work now. Not too much call work.
You're so stupid.
Oh, God. Get that AHT down.
That AHT was a thing, baby.
And I worked at the call center. I know that's right.
You know.
All right, but Diddy,
to focus on your family right now. You got a girl just went to prom. And honestly, I started feeling like he's spending time with his family a lot now. We're seeing it because maybe he felt like he about to do some time. He's trying to put in some time with the family.
Speaking of time, let's talk about that really quick because a lot of people are saying, "Oh, Diddy going to jail." The LA DA, District Attorney's Office, has made it very clear that they cannot charge Diddy because it appears to be outside of the statute of limitations. Here's their statement that they released. "We are aware of the video that has been circulating online allegedly depicting Sean Combs assaulting a young woman in LA. We found the images extremely disturbing and difficult to watch. If conduct depicted occurred in 2016, unfortunately, we would be unable to charge as a conduct would have occurred beyond the timeline where a crime of assault can be prosecuted. As of today, law enforcement has not presented a case related to the attack depicted in the video against Mr. Combs, but we are encouraged anyone who has been a victim," and this is the interesting part, "or witness to a crime to report it to law enforcement or reach out to our office for support from our Bureau of Victim Services." So the DA is saying we can't do anything about this Cassie video. 1, because again, it's settled. 2, it's beyond the statute of limitations, so it's not like the state can pick it up. But the caveat is he made an appeal. If any of y'all have similar experiences or you know something, come forward and tell us.
Bring that ass up.
They are hungry. They want to get Diddy's ass, but they have to have proof. They have to have people. And this is the part that I think is going to be really, really difficult because Diddy probably has a lot of incriminating stuff on a lot of people. I really, really do believe that. Because at the end of the day, none of them people are going to come forward and say anything. Because again, in the morning and mid-afternoon, all that freaky shit that goes on at his parties, I believe it. Are there underage girls there? I do believe it. I don't think he knows it that they're there because they're probably adult presenting or fake IDs or whatever process you have to go through to get to those type of parties, because
I want to go to one of those parties.
You can't just show up. Diddy got a lot of shit on a lot of people. I really do believe that. So the DA, you know, all of you guys are saying this, you're saying that. No, there has to be other cases or other things that people have to come forward with information that's within the statute of limitations.
You know, I'm at a place in my life, like I was telling my best friend Daryl, I just want more positivity. And I just feel like there's been so much negative things going on in the world. I try to escape from social media a little bit with some things because I just feel like there's so much. Twitter is nothing but negative or porn, negative or porn, negative or porn. And it's like, I just want some positive. And sometimes I try to, you know, I'll tweet, you know, encouraging positive things in the morning or at night. And I started doing it really for me. But then I saw people who were responding or DM me and saying, thank you, they needed that, blah, blah, blah. That's just what I want to do. I'm okay with speaking on the negative stuff that happened, like on the wind up. But I just want things to be a little more positive. I want a more positive light because life is so short. You know, we're losing people left and right. Personally, I'm battling with my stepmom and her cancer. I just want to have more positive energy and vibes around rather than just being so much negative. So that's just where I'm at. And I just hope that there comes a point where we can just kind of forgive, not forget, but forgive the things that he did. That's just where I hope it goes.
We want to thank you guys so much for watching this episode of The Wind Up. Again, please make sure that you like this video, share it on all of your social media platforms. We thank you guys for always watching and engaging. I know we don't always come out with videos as frequently as everyone wants us to. We're working on that. Life has been life, and at the end of the day, child, me and Trey are two grown-ass men with two very grown-ass jobs. We're not to the point yet where this is our job. This is our life. We're hopefully going to get there, but we thank you guys for your patience and always standing by us. And hopefully this second half of the year, we can get better with coming out with videos, and I can get better with turning them around, editing, and all kinds of stuff like that.
And I want to thank the people who are consistently watching and looking for us. You know, there are people who reach out to Maurice and I and we're like, where's the video at? We want to hear y'all talk about this. And, you know, we appreciate y'all because y'all honestly are what keep us going. You know, we love doing this, but just the fact of just to see that people who are looking for us and wanting us to know where we're at and doing this, that we appreciate y'all. Genuinely, you know who you are. Seriously. So thank you.
We love you. Thank y'all for watching. I can't do a little heart thing. I didn't even know he did that.
Yep, I was saving that for a special moment.
Damn. Bye, y'all.